We're good. Well, welcome everybody. I just explained that I discovered earlier that my kilt shrank over the holidays, but that's my problem. We're going to use the following usual standard format that I do, which is a warm-up dance and a little stretching, and then we will actually get into something. We're going to start with a warm-up dance, 4 reps of the Bramble circle. And if you have a partner or not, it doesn't matter. It starts with circle. You may just want to walk to begin with because sideways is not good for us, right? And then we advance for 4 bars. That's, sorry, 2 bars, 4 walking steps. And retire. And again, 2 and retire. Then we turn our partner by the right in 4 bars. This is normally where you progress, but there's only 2 of us, so we're going to turn by the left for 4 bars, and we're going to go into promenade hold, and then we have 8 bars, which would be promenading around the circle, but is just going to bring us back home. So it's circle, hands around the back, advance for 2, retire for 2 twice, turn partner by the right, for 4 bars, partner by the left for 4 bars, promenade for 8 bars, and there we go. So please walk to begin with, and then pick up the dancing as you go. Here we go, 4 reps, by the way. Well, hopefully that's warmed you up. Debbie's going to take a few plants off the top of the china cabinet so that they don't fall off. And we're going to do a little stretching now. And you can stretch. I'm going to close mainly in front and from behind, but you can do what you want. We'll be doing some paddle bass this evening and some strat space, so both can help you. Here we go. I'm only doing 6 on this one because I missed the music. Change feet. All right. supporting leg. Stretched you enough for those who are dancing to carry on. We're going to be looking at best set in the hall tonight, and also we have the Montgomeries Rant at the end, and both those dances have a fair number of transitions from skip change to pas de basque and back again. So let's have a look at that together. Let's listen to the music first. Jig. I chose a jig because their set is actually a jig. So let's just go straight into the transitions. And let's think first about pas de basque into skip change, which would be just walking it out. You can walk with me. Step, beat, point, whoop, step, beat, point, and hop, step, close, step, hop, step, close, step. So let's do that again together. So it's beat, point, point, hop, step, close, step. All right, I'm going to pull on the music, and I'm going to pas de basque for 2, skip change for 2, wait for 4, and repeat. You can do it both times if you want, or just watch. So it's 2, 2, wait for 4, 2, 2, rest. So that's just a quick reminder. I don't want to belabor it too much. And then let's just think a little bit about skip change to pas de basque. So walk with me. It's hop, step, close, step, hop, step, close, step, and spring onto your first foot so that you can go into your pas de basque. So it's hop, step, close, step, hop, step, close, step, spring. Okay, so let's just walk that once. It's hop, step, close, step, hop, step, close, step, spring, spring. All right, we'll do the same again. 2, 2, rest. 2, 2, rest. Here we go. You can dance. And we're good. Yes, the music's here. Ready? And. Oh, I did the wrong one. Let's do that again. Wait. Starting with skip change. Well, we mixed them up a bit, but there we go. So that's pretty good stuff. I think we should all know. So I'm not expecting any questions, but if there are, no, good. Let's move on then. Debbie's going to join me now again. Right. She's just damping her feet. We have a set marked out here. There's the center. As usual, we will be dancing as if this is the top of the set. First place, second place, third place, fourth place. Debbie and I are going to stand in second place because we're going to set and cast. We're both going to pull our right shoulders back. So myself on your left will go up. Myself on your right will, sorry, Debbie on your right will go down. So we will do that twice as well. We're going to set and cast, then we will come back and set and cast. And if you have room to do it, please do. Wherever you are, if there's only one of you, remember, practice pulling back the right shoulder. The music's teed up, yes. Ready? And. Debbie got ahead of herself. You'll see why in a second. The main thing, as we all know, is when we're actually casting, when we come out on that last Hadabas beat, we can actually start pointing where we're going. And the best set in the hall has its not quite unique figure. But I want to do that because let's look at the best set in the hall figure now. Debbie and I are going to stand back to back in the middle. We're facing our first corners, and we're going to set and cast to the right. We'll be going to the same places. First place for me, third place for Debbie, but we're going to twist around a little further and look in on the diagonal, which is what caught Debbie there because she was thinking ahead. So let's just walk it if you've got a partner. Okay, so it's set for 2, pull back on the right, and you'll be on the diagonal, facing in. Okay, and if we were carried on, we would also set, and we're going to come in and face back out again. It's a little different in the dance, but that's good enough for now. Whoop! There you go. She's carrying on into the dance. Don't panic. All right, we're just going to practice this. So join us if you like. We're going to play. We're back to back. Yeah. Oh, thank you. She's resetting me. Okay, so set, cast the corner, set, come in and face back again. So at the end of all of that, I will be where Debbie is, and Debbie will be where I am. Okay, so here we go. I think the music is teed up. Okay, so a couple of things to remember. If you're in the middle, you always pull back your right shoulder, stay on the diagonal. And if you're on the end, you come in and face back out again. This might be just a little bit too confusing, or maybe it'll help some people. Actually, the track that you have is, in effect, a half reel of 4, starting in a slightly strange place, but with some twirls thrown in. And the reason for this formation actually has the same purpose. It's to exchange the corners. So let's look at the full best set in the hall now, because we're going to do it with both corners. So Debbie and I will walk it again, but this time, this time we're actually going to address our second corners at the end. So to walk, it'd be set, cast to the corner, and look in, set, come in, look at each other, and twirl away to face our second corners. Do the same again, set, out to the corner. And we may as well do what actually happens in the dance. In the dance, we set, and we actually go past each other by the right to end up facing up and down, ready for a chase. So let's.
Sorry, I missed that. Could you say it again, please?
Siri's decided to join in. I'm going to shut her up. Excuse me. Shut up, Siri. Okay, so let's all dance that together. Yeah. The first couple is in the middle, facing first corners. I'll talk it and then we will dance it. Okay, and you can dance too, please. So set, cast out, set, come in, have a moment to look at each other and twirl to face out to our second corners. Yep, set, cast back, set, and pass. So we'll do it twice. We're going to dance and you can dance with us. Then we'll take a brief pause and then we'll all do it together if you haven't done it. Here we go. Moment. Okay, let's just do that one more time. If you didn't join in, please do. and then we'll put the dance together after this. All right, so same again. Set, back, set, in, set, back, set, in. So if you've got that, the dance is actually quite simple from there. So let's actually get the real music for a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 2 recordings that I know of. This one is the RSCDS version, and this is Reel of 7 from San Francisco. So Debbie and I will walk and talk at the same time the entire dance, because the top and the tail are quite simple. So we set to each other, 2, and then in 6 bars, Debbie leads a chase, a bit like Flowers in Edinburgh, below the 3s, come up, we take a look at each other, and face each other. And if we had 2s, they would have stepped up on 7 and 8. Well, you know what's going to happen now? It's set and cast, set, in for a moment, set and cast, set and pass by the right in the same direction, because the last 8 bars are 4-bar chase back to opposites, back to our own side. And then all 3 dancers actually would turn by the right for 4 bars. So, you know what? Rather than walk it again, Debbie and I will dance it 3 times. And if you think you've got it, join us for all 3 times. And if not, watch for 1 and then join in, or whatever mix you would like. We're going to dance from first position each time. First place, we'll move up each time, because I think 2nd and 3rd place dancing would be not very instructive to see. So we're going to dance it 3 times. You can join in when you wish. So, Best Set in the Hall was devised by Helen Greenwood. It's an 8 by 32 bar jig with 3 couples in a 4-couple long set. And it's in book 46. It is a jig, as I said, and the brief is set, chase below 3rd couple, man up the middle, lady high, whoops. Say hello to each other, face first corners, best set in the hall figure. Do-do, do-do, crossing by the right, chase for 4 bars, turn by the right, ready to start again with set and chase. So I hope you enjoy it. So I hope you enjoyed that. We did. And I hope that helps you when we're all back dancing together. Take a look. We're going to move on now. If you want to grab a drink, do. Water at this stage. And we're going to do a little strathspey. So, some of you were at the New Jersey class on Tuesday, and Mark did a little bit on strathspey and emphasized the surge and up. He was trying to explain further that it's not just down, but actually over the first bar it's down and then up to the top at the second bar. So let's just all do 4 strathspey traveling steps. Round in circles wherever you can. Don't watch, well, you can watch me, but let's all do it together. 8 bars strathspey. Rest. Okay. Well, we're going to be doing a couple of dances. Actually, just one strathspey, but it has some long and short steps in it. So let's have a look at that. Whatever amount of room you've got, please attempt to do some long strathspey steps. So really push out. Remember, the second step is the same length. And see if you can do some longer steps in whatever room you have available. So here we go. Whoop. Music's back. 8 long steps. Now, in a sense, moving from regular length to long steps is relatively easy. The real challenge is keeping the character of the step, the surge and the up on little steps. And this next dance has some very short steps in some places. So let's all just try 8 bars, very short strathspey steps, and try and focus on keeping that down 1 up surge. Okay, so here we go. 8 short traveling steps. Okay, so let's, if you're dancing, I hope you are, let's keep that in mind. The dance we're going to do is called Village Reel. It's actually, all the teachers know this dance because it's one of the examination dances. And one of the reasons it's there, there's a couple, is because it is to see if teachers can maintain the character of their steps in short and long steps. And you'll see why in a moment. So Debbie's going to join me again. Okay, so just a quick reminder of the Poussette right round, which is what it begins with. The rest's relatively simple, but let's just walk the Poussette right round. We're in first place. We both start with our outside foot. And Debbie has a long step and I have a short step because we're aiming to be on the first diagonal. So walking, you can walk with us or you can watch. It is in on 1. Out on 2, pivot, in on 3, and turn right around. We should be in a straight line if there was another couple. We'll show you in a minute. Okay, out on 5, pivot, into the middle, turn across, and back to place. Okay, we'll walk it once more, and you can walk if you didn't. And we're going to be a couple, 2 couples. Debbie and Dr. Bear are in second place, and I'm with Bunny in first place. So let's just walk it once, and then we'll walk the whole dance. We'll dance it once, no, walk, dance, and then we'll look at the whole dance. So ready? Here we go. Debbie, we're all starting with our outside foot. Both of us have a short step this time into line. So it's in on 1, out on 2, pivot, in on 3, and turn back to back. Out on 5, pivot, in on 6, turn, cross, and back to the side. All right, we shall try and dance that. We'll try and dance it as, yeah, we'll do it as one couple to begin with. Might be easier if you're following along with us, and then we'll break out into 2 in a moment. Okay, so let's all dance the poussette right round, which is the beginning of the drill. We didn't finish our steps too well, but never mind. Okay, so let's look at the entire dance now. It is, in fact, what we just did. It is the poussette right round. So carrying on walking, the second couple are still in their places, and the first couple come in for a promenade figure of 8. Long steps for me, short steps for Debbie. Now, short steps for me, long steps for Debbie, and up. So that was 8 bars. Then we have 8 bars down the middle for 4 bars. Keep our hands level as we turn. Back for 4. And the second couple, if there is one, step in on 8 because it is an all-on for 2 couples. So it's out on 1. Whoop! Smash Debbie's elbow on the side on 2. Down 3. 1 step down on 4. In on 5. In and under. Retire to place. It's a relatively simple dance and it's slow. So I think if anybody actually wants to walk it one more time, say so. Otherwise, we'll go straight in and dance. Looks like, don't see any chat coming up. So we will, whoop. Oop.
One more time.
One more time walking? Okay, we will walk one more time. So everybody walk with us this time if you didn't get the chance before. So quick talk and then, well, we'll talk as we walk. So it's poussette right round. In on 1, out on 2, pivot, in on 3, and turn into line. Out on 5, pivot, in on 6, turn, cross, and back to the side. Bar 9, we come in to take promenade hold for a figure of 8, promenade figure of 8 around the standing second couple. And we're very good. Narrow set, up to the top. Retain your right hand because we're coming down the middle. Lead down the middle and up. And when we get there, we finish with an all-on for 2 couples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, little steps. 8. Okay, so let's dance that. Because of the time and because of the fact it's a strathspey, we will do 2 repetitions. We're going to dance as 2 couples. It's a 2 couple dance, so we'll swap. So I will be dancing in first place, Debbie and her partner in second place, and the second rep we will have swapped, and hopefully we don't get kaboggled and do the poussette correctly, and there we go. Oops. So my notes on Village Rail are so short, I don't actually have any. I'm pretty sure it was devised by a nom. It was in one of the very early books, and it's a strathspey for 2 couples and a 4 couple set. 8 by 32. I lost my partner. So,
She's resting.
all dance a poussette right round. First couple dance a promenade figure of 8, full figure of 8 around the standing twos. Lead down the middle and up, and then en allemand for 2 couples, which is the progression. We will have changed our places. And then it starts again with a poussette right round. So 2 repetitions of village reel. Here we go.
Yeah. She's smiling to the camera.
Twos in on 8. I'm on the wrong side. What are those hands? Well, there you go, village reel.
Good job.
Good job, buddy. Buddy and I had a bit of a side change there, I'm sure you noticed, but such is the way of life. So I hope you enjoyed that strathspey. We don't dance it very often because it's, I don't know, I think people find it a bit boring, but there's some nice things going on it, and all the teachers are certainly bored with it, but it's a nice dance, so I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to finish now with go to the other end of the spectrum. I think this is the #1 popular dance for years on end internationally, Montgomery's Rant. So, back to quick time. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, so we're going to walk 16, and you can watch. We're going to walk and talk at the same time. So the first couple, giving right hands, crosses for 2 bars, casts, crosses by the left hand for 2 bars, and keeps going in the direction they're going. They were going in to cast and face across, because it's a right shoulder reel of 3 across the dance. And here we go. 1, 2 on the end, 3 halfway, 5, 6 on the end, 7, and actually we move up there, but we'll get there in a moment. So let's all walk that together. Here we go. Right hand, left hand. Here we go. Cross for 2 with the right hand, cast. Left hand, cast in the direction you're going, to face across for right shoulder reel of 3. 1, 2, 3, halfway, 5, 6. And actually, we do finish this by coming up here in the dance. So you don't, the man in particular has to put the afterburners on, and the lady scoots around. We're going to both be facing the right hand first corner. So let's dance those 16 bars. Please dance with us. And we'll try and stop after 16. Here we go. Right cross cast, left cross cast, right shoulder reels of 3 across the dance. Okay, I have a feeling many of you know this, even if you don't remember it. There's a lot of setting now, okay? We take hands, we set to the corner for 2 bars. On the second bar, we turn in. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. And the lady faces down on 2. Because we're now going to dance right shoulder reels of 3 on the side. 6 bars. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Corners are done. Dancing couple, 2 bars to cross back to the side and start again. Okay. So Debbie and I will go back to the beginning and dance the entire thing. And I hope you can join in, or if you just want to walk with us for this one, that's good. So we're going to do 1 rep from the top. Cross right, cross left, cast, reels across. Set, set, set. Sorry, set, lady turning, so that we can go into right shoulder reels of 3 on the side and cross home. So it starts with right cross. Walk or dance. Okay, so I hope you've got that. Yes. So we're going to do 3 reps. So I'll finish out. Debbie and I will probably dance first place, second place, first place. You can do what you want. First place, rest. Third place, whatever works for you. So, Montgomery's Rant by, never say his name.
Castle Meads.
Castle Meads. So it's spelled, yeah, I can't spell, you've got a Z in the middle for some reason. Anyway, the Montgomery's Rant, it's an 8x32 bar reel. It's for 3 couples in a 4 couple set. It's in book 10. And the music we're listening to, shock surprise, is again reel of 7. So it is cross by the right cast, cross by the left cast, right shoulder reels of 3 across. Set, 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 lady face down for 6 bar reels of 3 on the side and cross home to start again. As I say, we're going to do first couple, attempt to do second couple and first couple. So 3 reps, do what works for you. We've lost track. We're going to do it as first couple. Heels across. We're going to have a reset. We forgot quite how wacky the music was in the second repetition and got totally lost. So we're going to do one more rep just so that we can prove to ourselves we do it. Sorry about that, everybody. One more rep from the top.
Sorry, my fault. My fault.
Well, I hope you enjoyed it, even if you only enjoyed watching us fall over. But there we go. That's it for dancing. I'm going to put some waltz music on. I'm going to stretch the bits of me that need stretching. You can stretch the bits of you that need stretching. And then I'll hand back to Deborah and Risa, I guess. Stretching for a moment. I'm going to drink. I'll be back. Well, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the Montgomery's Rant variations. Back to Deborah.
No, do you know what I'm kind of saying? Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Nothing. Keep going.
Finish.
All right. Let us stop that. Hold on.